Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Approach for transition to Zero Trust Architecture. A broad security model that has been considered for implementation is modern cloud-native architecture for enterprise applications. The Zero Trust approach leverages continuous resource monitoring and dynamic risk evaluations to protect every individual asset against a potential attacker within the network, hence Zero Trust. The heart of Zero Trust architecture is the policy engine. PEE is ultimately the decision maker on granting or refusing access using various datasets per session basis. This allows us to move away from the user ID authentication and authorization model. Most enterprises will not implement a policy engine but buy one from a leading solution provider. The policy engine providers are actively innovating and providing interesting approaches to mitigate threats. However, the biggest hindrance has not been solution capability but the implementation and configuration of the architecture that best suits their needs. This leads to clients asking how they go about enabling this ZTA in their organization. The good news is that this does not mean you have to start building your organization network and access policy from scratch. There are hybrid opportunities that can be leveraged. Every organization can follow a different approach to implement Zero Trust architecture that is ideal for their user flows and resource usages. The key success for migrating to any ZTA-based implementation from a legacy flat network depends on multiple factors. Based on research and industry experience, this has classified overall success factors into following buckets: right initiation, operational success factor, and executional success factor. Today's landscape requires change for the future. Given the nature of cloud-based applications and adoption of SaaS solutions combined with an increased need to enable safe remote working, ZTA allows for a scalable and dynamic approach to securing resources. With adaptive digital identity being the cornerstone of ZTA, Zero Trust goes beyond configuration of profiles and enables optimal control for a secure user experience. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. DoT initiates telecom reforms by simplifying the KYC process. The Department of Telecommunications has started the implementation of new telecom reforms by simplifying the KYC, Know Your Customer process. The Union Cabinet had last week approved a slew of measures for its cash-strapped telecom sector, including a 4-year moratorium on airwaves payments due to the government and 100% FDI through automatic route in the sector. The department said customer consent has been made compulsory in case the Aadhaar is being used and demographic details are being obtained electronically from UIDAI. Telcos to announce the list of trusted equipment providers in October. Rajesh Pant, the National Cybersecurity Coordinator, said that starting the first week of October, the telecom operators will get a list of trusted companies. The government had earlier announced that it would be coming out with a trusted list for the telecom operators to follow. This supposed trust list is aimed to let operators understand which company they can source their network equipment from. Telecom operators including Reliance Jio, Bharti Airtel and Vodafone Idea will get clarity regarding the trusted list in October 2021. Rupees 52 crore as legal fees paid by Amazon in FY 2020. While the country is on its final plan to tighten rules on its fast-growing e-commerce market has run into internal government dissent, memos reviewed by Reuters show with the Ministry of Finance describing some proposals as excessive and without economic rationale. Amazon clarified that for the year ended March 31, 2020, the legal fee it paid was Rs 52 crore from the total legal and professional expenses of Rs 1,967 crore. Amazon's clarification came after a report said Amazon allegedly paid Rs 8,456 crore as legal expenses to maintain its presence in India during 2018 to 2020. Amazon is reportedly investigating allegations of bribing Indian officials. Zee Entertainment to get merged with Sony Pictures India. Zee Entertainment Enterprises said it has received the board approval for the merger of the company with Sony Pictures Networks India in line with its strategy of achieving higher growth and profitability as a leading media and entertainment company across South Asia. Sony Pictures will hold a majority stake in the proposed merged entity, which will be headed by Zee's Punit Goenka. As a part of the transaction, Zee and Sony Picture Networks India will combine their linear networks, digital assets, production operations and program libraries. Reliance Jio deployed 1,529 towers in tribal areas of Andhra Pradesh. The digital revolution that changed the telecom landscape in India has now reached the tribal hinterlands of Andhra Pradesh. Reliance Jio has deployed 1,529 telecom tower sites across key tribal villages in the state. This enables the children residing in these areas to continue their education without stepping out, and people stay safe and connected in their homes. This transformation isn't limited only to the upper classes but has been witnessed in even rural markets. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VAR India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.